How can you use multiplication equations to represent comparisons? In this lesson, you will learn how to use a multiplication equation to represent a comparison and to write a comparison statement. As we talk through this lesson together, think about what you know about multiplying equal groups. Recall that an array can be used to show equal groups. You can use the array of 15 dots to show 5 groups of 3. There are 15 dots in all. There are 5 groups. There are 3 dots in each group. The multiplication equation for the array is 15 is equal to 5 times 3. A multiplication equation can also represent a comparison of two quantities. A multiplicative comparison uses words such as times as many and times as much. Let's use the array to show how a multiplication equation can represent a comparison statement. Look at one column. There are 3 dots in one column. There are 5 columns in all. So in those 5 columns, there are 5 times as many dots as there are in one column. So the array represents 15 is 5 times as many as 3. Now let's use the same array to show 3 groups of 5. There are 15 dots in all. There are 3 groups. There are 5 dots in each group. The multiplication equation for the array is 15 is equal to 3 times 5. This array represents a different comparison statement. Look at one row. There are 5 dots in one row. There are 3 times that many dots in all 3 rows. So the array represents 15 is 3 times as many as 5. Daniel is growing plants in science class. His shortest plant is 4 inches tall. His tallest plant is 20 inches tall. Write a multiplication equation comparing the heights of Daniel's tallest and shortest plants. Then use the multiplication equation to write a comparison statement. A comparison statement for this situation will be of the form: the height of the tallest plant is some unknown number times the height of the shortest plant. The heights of the tallest and shortest plants are known. The unknown number represents how many times taller the tallest plant is than the shortest plant. Draw a model and use it to find the unknown information. The square represents Daniel's shortest plant. The shortest plant is 4 inches in height. Copy the square until you get to 20 inches, the height of the tallest plant. 4 inches, 8 inches, 12 inches, 16 inches, 20 inches. Count the number of copies of 4 inches that are needed to make a height of 20 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 copies are needed. There are 5 times as many squares for the tallest plant as there are for the shortest plant. Write a multiplication equation to represent the comparison. The height of the tallest plant is 20 inches. The unknown number is 5. The height of the shortest plant is 4 inches. You can use the equation to write comparison statements. The height of the tallest plant is 5 times the height of the shortest plant. Or, 20 inches is 5 times as much as 4 inches. Now you know how to use multiplication equations to represent comparisons. The arrays show that the equation 15 is equal to 5 times 3 represents the comparison that 15 is 5 times as many as 3. And the equation 15 is equal to 3 times 5 represents the comparison that 15 is 3 times as many as 5. The model shows that the equation 20 is equal to 5 times 4 represents the comparison that 20 inches is 5 times as much as 4 inches.